Hey guys, so today we're gonna be filming a get ready with me, so don't mind the background. I'm filming in my niece's room right now. This used to be actually my old room. It's super pink and cute. My actual room isn't under renovation right now, so I think it's perfect to just film right here while I get ready for you guys. And I'm gonna be asking on Instagram for Q&A, so yeah, let's get started. So first, let's just clip my hair away. By the way, you guys, I did film a tutorial on how I made this wig. But yeah, I just curled her. This is how she looks. So I'm gonna be wearing the contacts that I usually wear. So I'm so sorry for the sniffling, you guys. I do have the coronavirus. I'm going to be using my moisturizer, and I'm going to be taking my Banana Souffle Moisture Cream by Glow Recipe. It's going to be so fun, you guys. I'm so excited. My skin has also been not doing that good lately because well, I haven't been really taking care of her, so excuse that. And she's been really textured lately. I'm not sure why. These are actually really funny. Okay, when did you realize you're biologically blonde? Love you, Pinay Power style. So blonde has always been my favorite color since like the beginning of time, since I ever started trying on different hair colors. I feel like blonde hair like kind of like softens out people's features. Blonde has just always been my favorite. Like out of any color that I've done, I'd probably choose like blonde and then pink and then red. For this look today, I'm actually just gonna do something really light because I don't want to have too much, like when I have blonde hair like this with like all the baby hairs and stuff, I don't really like to go over with too much foundation just because it does really get the lace dirty and it makes me like want to take my hair off and like restart it, and like that's doing the most. So we're just gonna do like very light foundation. We're gonna focus on the eye and just perfecting our skin. So second question is how did you come up with your Instagram name? So I came up with an Instagram name actually like when I was in high school. I used to go by Lo. Well, I still kind of do. My family calls me Lo. Everybody that knows me from like way back then calls me Lo, and that kind of stuck by me. So I have that in my username, Loezy. Started calling me Loezy. Like people that I've met through online would always be like, oh my god, Weezy. And I just think it's so cute. Like I love that name. I'm gonna start filling my eyebrows in, you guys. Should I mention the people that asked me the questions? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. This question is from G McCarthy X. Do you ever suffer from anxiety, and if so, how do you deal with it? I used to have really bad anxiety when I was younger. I never really talked about it because I'm just not the type to talk about my feelings like that, or like I'm just not an emotional person. Like even to my family, like I really just bottle all that shit inside me, and then one day I just blow like a bomb. But I actually really did have anxiety back in the day, especially when I first started my transition. It was super hard for me to like just get comfortable with everything, even around my own family, and that was really hard for me because like I just didn't know who to talk to and how to deal with it. I usually just, how do I deal with anxiety, bitch? I don't fucking know. I would get so much anxiety when I would go out in public, and like people would like clock me and be like, oh, like that's a boy, or like I can tell, blah blah blah, who wants to be like clocked out when you're in public? Nobody. And so that would always kind of like low-key happen to me when I was in high school. Guys who knew me from the past would see me and they would just talk hella shit. Be the bad that you are. And honestly, like I just never let it get to me. I just kept doing me, because at the end of the day, I look in the mirror and I know I look good, so I know they know I look good. Just kind of tell myself like, you're fine, girl, just keep doing you, because I guarantee you guys that's literally the best way to cope with your things, and just talk to yourself, give yourself time, not let anything get the best of you. You just need to like clear your mind and just focus on the thing that you want to focus on and not care about what anybody else thinks. So I'm gonna finish my eyebrows. Since I did get my eyebrows like microbladed already, I don't really need to do much. Guys, there's literally so much questions that you guys asked me. Would you consider yourself a confident woman? Definitely think that I am very confident. Well, I've gotten confident now. For sure nowadays, I do see myself as a very confident woman. I don't let shit get to me. I don't let anybody get to me, okay? Nobody, like nobody can tell me shit. I don't need validation from anybody, any guys, because the only validation I need is from myself, and that's the key to being confident. I'm gonna be using this MAC concealer to just clean up my eyebrows. What is your dream man? Race, height, job, all that. I don't really have a dream man. Okay, I guess I do have a dream man. So my dream man is somebody obviously tall, hot, and rich, who can take care of me. Like, not just financially, but of course financially, but yeah, somebody who can take care of me financially, somebody who can take care of themselves, who wants a guy that can't take care of themselves. Honey, how are you gonna take care of me before you can't even take care of yourself? Who has family values, who values their family really good, because I'm really all about my family. Somebody who's respectful, someone who's not gonna cheat on me. Ethnic, preferably, I don't know. I don't know. Really just taking my bronzer and I'm just gonna like go through my crease, starting from right here, and just like feather it out. I'm not the type to just date around anybody. I know you guys probably think that I just be dating on guys, on guys, on guys. I'm really not. Like, you'll never catch me with a guy or claiming a guy, and no guy is ever gonna be running around trying to claim me, because I'm not that type of girl, and I'm not easy like that, okay? I may look like a whore, but I swear I'm not. It takes a lot for me to even just talk to a guy or just take things seriously. How do you deal with your haters? Yeah, I don't really deal with my haters. I actually just like ignore them, because I actually do have a lot of haters, believe it or not. Like, I know a lot of people see that and they're like, who could hate on you? Baby, a lot of people hate on me. I always put myself in their shoes. Like, you know, they probably don't hate me. They probably like are frustrated with themselves and are not getting enough love when they're at home. So obviously they're gonna go on my page and look at somebody that they admire. I really don't blame them. So I try not to, you know, like throw negativity back when they're throwing it at me, because that's not the way to do it. Honestly, I've learned that the hard. I've gone through so many friends who have just like backstabbed me and all that. Usually I'm like, let's fight. Nowadays, being the bigger person really does make a difference, and really is a good thing. Come on, like, you don't want to be fighting everybody that hates you, do you? Putting yourself in that situation is just not even cute. You need to respect yourself more. I think that I respect myself enough not to even put myself in that situation, so I try not to even like talk back to them or fight back with them anymore. I'm still learning, you know. Obviously, like, some haters, they get to me sometimes. They say stupid shit, or they do stupid shit that makes me just want to, you know, fight a. My body's expensive, my face is expensive. I'm not trying to do that. My nails are always done. Excuse this. So next I'm going to be doing eyeliner. What's your zodiac sign, and do you think you would ever move out of California? I am a Sagittarius. My birthday's on December 9th. I would like to think that I'm very much like a Sagittarius. I have some Sagittarius friends and I could relate to them. I believe in zodiac signs, and I really believe that I'm really a true Sagittarius for the most part. For the next question, would I ever move out of California? Actually, yes, I would move out of California. I recently started traveling. I've been to Miami, I've been to New York, I've been to Texas and all that, like East Coast. Definitely, I would move out of California, especially the Bay Area in general. Like, I've been here basically all my life. So like, moving out into a different city would definitely be like something that I would think about, because I do want to branch out, you know. I don't want to just stay here. My family does live here, so I would for sure call this home and come back to it, but I definitely would move out of California. Maybe a different state, maybe still in California, just not the Bay. One place I really did like is Miami, but I don't know about moving there, but I love Miami. If you guys have never been to Miami, you need to plan a trip with your friends, or if they can't come, you better plan a trip yourself, because I went to Miami by myself and I had the best time. Met the best people, ate the best food, the vibe is everything. And even if you're there by yourself, you're gonna have so much fun. Trust me, I know. I literally went out there for like a whole month, and then I went to New York after. But New York was whatever. Is being a fan a good thing or an insult? I think being a fan could be a good thing, or it can be an insult. I don't ever think that I have fans. I don't ever call my supporters my fans. I do use that as an insult sometimes. Like, these haters are fans. Using the word fans is kind of low-key an insult to me, because I would never use it. Like, if I was talking about my supporters or my subscribers or people that watch me, I would never call them a fan. But say a was talking shit about me and she's just like a stalker, just like so obsessed with me, that's a fan. And I am insulting her because she's a fan. And I have a lot of those. How do you feel about people comparing you to Miss Nikita? Honestly, I don't get compared to Nikita, but I do get a lot that I look like her. We look alike sometimes. I can say we face-tune the same definitely. I say that she's doing really good and paving the way for a lot of trans girls out there. She's doing more than other trans girls out there for sure. And so I think that's already like a plus. I think she's super beautiful. I think people get this a lot that we look alike because we're Asian, crazy hair, crazy makeup, we're searched out body. So I wouldn't doubt people think that we look alike. But
noisy baby animals. When one person hates me, I hate it so much. So what I do, I kiss us everybody so then I can get everybody else.
oh my god, you're crazy.
So losing one ain't shit.
This is where I get my evilness from, guys. I am determined to finish this video, so let's finish this video. I have a question from Memphi, and he or she asks, craziest fan experience. Start the story off by saying that don't ever meet up with people that you don't know online, especially Instagram, and especially somebody who envies you, okay? Before, I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, oh, like she wants to hang out with me. She's not from my city, but she's in my city today. Why not, you know? Like I have a bottle of Hennessy. Let's invite her over and drink. I should have known it was a red flag when she was like, oh, I'm with my sister's boyfriend. And already off the bat, I'm like, okay, that's weird. When she gets to my hotel, there ends up being 2 guys with her. So not only is she with her sister's boyfriend, but she's also with her sister's boyfriend and his brother. So that should already have been a red flag to me, but I didn't think much of it. They were like gassing me up and shit. Long story short, guys, this girl ends up fighting me in my own hotel room while we were like kind of drunk, and like, mind you, like we broke everything in that room. I'm talking about the table, the TV. She ended up chasing me in my car, breaks the back of my windshield. Like if I call my sister right now and tell her, like she can vouch for whatever happened, because my sister actually has her own auto glass company, so she fixes windshields. And when that happened to me, the back of my windshield literally got busted by her bare hands. So could you imagine what she did to me? Anyways, the girl was crazy, or this trans girl, crazy girl. We just get into it really, really bad. And honestly, that was probably one of the most craziest fan experiences I've ever had. And this is why I'm very, very like scared of meeting people online nowadays, because you never know what their intentions are, you know? When I invited her over, I thought we were just gonna hang out, but now that I come to think about it, I think she had been planning to set me up like this. She ended up stealing all my stuff. She stole my red YSL bag, she stole all my money, she stole everything. And if you guys want a more like story time video about that and more into details, I actually will tell you guys. I can make a video about that, but that was honestly probably the most craziest shit that happened to me within last year. Hopefully nothing happens to me in this coming year, but yeah, that was probably one of the craziest. And I know she probably watches my YouTube videos too, and probably watches me and stalks me on all my social media. So to my #1 fan, I hope that bag is cute. Keep it. I know you don't have any, so just keep that bag. Keep whatever's inside, girl. You probably spent all that money. What you should have done is flipped it, but no. You probably should have sold that bag, but no. Just wanna say, hey bitch, you know I beat the out of you. Don't play with me. She, mind you, we fought, okay? There was no ass beating, nothing. We fought. Equals. Okay? This question is from 2 Foreign Mo. 2 Foreign Mo. I think that's how you say it. Self-positivity advice. You surround yourself with good people and good energy. And honestly, when you put out that energy, you're gonna attract that kind of people and that kind of energy. So just be good to receive good. Be positive with yourself to receive positive people around you. And that's honestly my #1 advice for self-positivity. Is just be a positive person. Be a positive person. You're gonna receive that back from the universe, and that's it. How did the kids in your school behave when you started transitioning? My transition in high school wasn't really that much crazy. I remember there was also one girl, I think her name is Logan. She transitioned first before me. I think like a year before me. So she kind of low-key paved the way for me, so it wasn't that crazy. People really respected her, so people respected me. But you know, I also got like, obviously people talk shit, so it doesn't matter. But there was people, it was like more positive than negative for sure during my high school year. Most of the time people actually just treated me like normal, nothing crazy. I mean, I was a before transitioning, okay? So nobody even told me shit before transition, so they couldn't have said anything even after. And if they did, I had so much people to back me up. Are you happy with your transition? I'm super happy with my transition. I'm super happy to where I am now in my life. The best part about transitioning or getting to where I am now is kind of like the steps that I take. Honestly, I wouldn't be here today if I didn't take those steps, especially with my family being so supportive with me, and my friends, and just like you guys, you know, being more open with myself and my social media. Oh my god, I look like a coke whore. Another question from the same person, and they asked, do you feel complete with the surgeries you've got done, or do you want to get more? The surgeries that I've had, definitely I feel more complete with myself. I feel less like dysphoric about my body, I think is what it is. I got my surgeries to really like take that final step into my transition, not like just cosmetically. Obviously, like it looks good, but not just because, you know, I want big titties and a fat ass and a cute little tiny snatched nose, but I do feel more complete with myself. I do have some surgeries that I do plan on getting in the future, so hopefully that I get that done and finish that off this year, so I could just live my life when I turn 21 at the end of this year. So yes. Okay, so since we're getting into like a more serious question, I'm sorry you guys, these Q&As just everywhere because I'm just randomly answering them. Like I haven't seen these yet, so I'm just like literally going through like in chronological order on the questions that I've got. But this is from Marlon Cugliari. I'm so sorry. It says, is it hard to find someone that cares about you and doesn't see you as a fetish? Oh my god, this question. In this point of my life, I'm more worried about myself than a guy, so I don't really know how to answer that question. But I can say that there are a lot of guys out there that do see us trans girls as a fetish, and I don't doubt that at all. I've seen it many times, and I don't know, most of the time I just assume that they do, so I don't even bother, you know, taking my time out of day to even talk to them, because it's usually how it goes, which kind of sucks. But I'm sure the time will come when I do want to settle down and want to have a boyfriend, and that'll be for me to find out. I don't know. I can't answer that question right now. I'm more focused on myself more than a guy. Sure, you can find somebody that cares about you and doesn't see you as a fetish. Someone out there will, but I don't know. To me, it just kind of goes back to like, I don't know how to answer this question. We're just gonna move on, okay? What's a good way to get over someone you had a good bond with? Asking for me. It's definitely really hard at first, but I just learned to, you know, I've gone over with friends that I was super close with who obviously aren't anymore. But a good way to just get over that is just, I mean, you were probably good before you met them, so just go back to those ways is what it is. That's all I can say, because I mean, what are you gonna do? Move on. I'm really good at moving on. That's actually my secret talent, moving on from people. Like we could know each other for like a whole year or 2 or 3, but the moment I'm over you, I'm over you. I don't know how other people cope with things like that, but I just know myself that I was good before I met them. I'll be fine. How many sugar daddies do you have? I have no sugar daddies. I used to, not no more, because guys are annoying, especially older guys. I don't like to be controlled, so sugar daddies like to do that. Well, the ones that I've met. So I haven't had one in a while actually, since I was in high school, which is surprising. Like, what the f? Don't you think I would have hella sugar daddies by now? No, not the case. I think after all my surgeries, definitely guys are more intimidated to talk to me. I don't know why. Like, you'd think I'd be talking to all the guys that I want, girl. No. I've talked to guys more before I got my boobs done, before I got my nose done, before I got anything done. Like, literally, it's so weird. I don't know what it is. Maybe because before I was more desperate. Validation from guys, but nowadays I'm just like, girl, I don't need validation from anybody but me. Okay, so this is for all the boob questions. Are your tits natural? Yes, baby, I grew these. 6 milligrams of hormones a day, baby. I'm just kidding. I want Ashley Nicole ask, how old are you and were you in cosmetology school? I'm 20 years old. I just turned 20 like in December 2 months ago. And no, I was never in cosmetology school actually. I've always wanted to, like that was like when, if anybody asked, do you want to go to school? I'd probably go to school for cosmetology. So yes, to answer your question, I've never been to cosmetology school. I've been self-taught with everything. And I want to give a shout out to YouTube and all the gurus out there who shows how to do all those tutorials for free because I learned from you. This is by Freddie Aguilar. He says, how does it feel to be that bitch? Let us know how much you do. I feel amazing being that bitch, actually. Okay, so before my camera dies, I just want to answer a few more questions and then I'm going to charge it and then get back to filming, so the lighting might change. But xtina.d_ ask, did you grow up in a strict household? I actually did grow up in a not super strict but definitely strict household. I wasn't allowed to have social media or any technology during the weekdays. I was only supposed to be doing homework from school back to home on the weekdays. Sometimes I'd get away with going to like after school activities, but usually no. Kind of held down for the most part. So during my high school days and my like school days, I was really never like crazy or anything. I was actually like, I would get in so much trouble if I even got like a detention or anything, which I never got, by the way. But yeah, so I kind of had like a really strict household because my sister raised me and my sisters, and so she kind of had to put us in line and make sure that we were doing good. Yeah, my sister was kind of like my mom, so she kind of made sure that we were all good. Also meaning that we had our school first priority before anything. I wasn't allowed to have a job till I was 18. My family thinks that if you're gonna get, you know, supported by your family, you should focus on at least doing school until you get out to high school, and that's when you can focus on providing for yourself. Other than that, take advantage of what is provided for you. So yeah, I didn't have a job, wasn't allowed to get a job until I was 18, wasn't allowed to really do much till I was 18. So you can say I was in a strict household. It was literally unplanned. I literally came to my sister's house. I have an electrolysis appointment after this, so I'm literally like, I was like, I'm gonna get ready. The lighting's perfect, I'm gonna film, so don't mind me. So somebody asked, how did you get Insta famous? I wouldn't say I'm Insta famous just because I don't have that much followers, but I started off by posting a lot of pictures on Tumblr. And so pages like A1 Baddie pages would usually post me and then they would tag me. That's when I was so inspired by Tumblr girls, and I would always literally recreate their pictures. Like if you literally search up Lil Weezy, you'll see my old pictures back in the days. What started my following from growing on Instagram. This question's by Lindsay_Fincher21. She says, what is one thing that you want to work on the most this year? By the way, I love you and your energy. Thank you. One thing I want to work on this year is just doing shit and getting shit done by myself. Because before I'd always want to do shit with my friends, but I'm starting to really realize that I don't need to have anybody by my side to get shit done, and that's what I need to work on, is just doing shit by myself and just getting shit done alone. Because when you get shit done alone, you can also celebrate alone, and it's really not bad. How is your FFS healing, and are you making a video about it? It's been doing really good so far. I did make a video about my surgery vlog, my facial plastic surgery vlog, but it got taken down because it was like, I didn't edit it that good, and there was like a lot of like nudity showing, a lot of words that should have been cut out. So I think I'm just gonna refilm the whole thing because honestly it was just like low-key a mess. But I do want to make a video on like the healed results and everything, and just me sitting down and talking about how my experience went, and obviously inserting clips on the whole procedure and the whole healing and how I felt and everything. And of course, I think it'd be better to even showcase the after results, which I'm getting to now. I'm literally barely, my nose is barely swelling down. Every day it looks different, so I don't want to just showcase something that's not fully healed. In my last makeup tutorial video too, that is not my healed nose. As you guys can see, I look so different from my last video, so do not judge me, stupid. But yeah, my nose has been healing really good. Thank you for asking. August, November, December, January, February, March. It's only been like 6 months, and it takes 1 year to fully heal, so best believe this shit's gonna be even more snatched. Look at that side profile, baby. How long is your natural hair? My natural hair is actually super long, like super thin, and I don't know.
Sorry.
It's okay. Find Alessandra asks me, hey girl, she says, what's your favorite hair color to wear? Honestly, my favorite hair color to wear is blonde. Like if I could be blonde for real, I would. But as you guys know, blonde is super damaging to your hair, especially on a natural black hair. So I've talked to actually a few hairstylists before if they could actually dye my hair blonde, and they literally declined because they said my hair is too beautiful to bleach it, and that I should stick to wigs because I'm good at it and it looks good. So I think I'm gonna stick to wigs from now. But I would definitely, if I had to choose, I'd just wear blonde because I really like blonde. Ruthie Pink asks, do you play video games? No, I do not play any video games. I used to play video games when I was younger, but not so much. I used to play DS. I used to play all the Pokemon games, literally. Every DS game is Pokemon, white, black, everything. I used to have both of them. What is your favorite attribute about yourself? Attribute, is that how you say it? My favorite attribute about myself, I always keep it real with people, with anybody asks me. You will never call me a fake or call me out for being fake, because I'm not that. I will literally tell you how it is. I don't care. I mean, obviously I do, but like I will just tell you how it is because I always see it how it is. So I would want people to do the same with me. And that's one thing I really like about myself, is I always keep it real with anybody and everybody. Where did you get the blonde unit in your stories, and how do you make your wigs? This is actually a lot of questions that I got today on where do I get my wigs. I get my wigs from a lot of places, and usually I make them myself. Like this hair right now, these are bundles and a frontal. This is not a full lace wig. This is a wig that I constructed myself. I get my hair from different places, not just one exact place, okay? Some companies will have really good black hair, some companies will have really good blonde hair, some companies will have really good full lace wigs, and some companies will have really good bundles and frontals. So I honestly can't just say I like this company for all this hair, because that's not the case. I would be lying to you guys. Purchased most of my wigs myself, and I made usually most of them myself, and not all hair is good. I've literally wasted thousands and thousands of dollars on hair that ended up not even lasting up to more than 3 months. How do you deal with fake ass females that become BFFs just to hate on you? Honestly, I learned now to just distance yourself and not get too close to people, because they will really use that against you, and you'll know a hater when you see one. So when you see red flags, don't ignore it. Doesn't matter how much you want to be friends with that person, bitches will always be out here trying to get you. So just keep that in mind next time you want to really be buddy with a bitch who clearly has it out for you. So I'm just gonna answer final questions for you guys. How old were you when you got your first plastic surgery? I was actually 19 when I first got my surgery, and I basically got all my surgeries when I was 19, and I'm gonna have my final surgery this year in my 20s. So hopefully that'll be my last surgery, because I'm tired of having surgery. Surgeries is not fun. Actually, it is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I love plastic surgery. I love being plastic. So I hope I answered most of you guys' questions. I'm sorry the questions were all over the place. I did not plan on making this video like I said, but I haven't posted in a long time, so I was like, I need to post this video. I need to film one right now. And a lot of you guys actually really responded to me, so thank you for still supporting me and still having hopes that I'm gonna film for you guys, because I really will. I got new hair, so I want to showcase this bundles down my back. What's good? I hope that you guys learned more things about me. I hope you guys got to take my advice into consideration for yourself and apply it for yourself. Obviously, I am a normal human being, and like yourself, I go through shit just like you. And honestly, sometimes I don't know how to deal with it either. So thank you guys for even thinking that I have answers for all that, which I really honestly mostly don't. I usually just like whatever comes on top of my head. But yes, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you guys have any questions about this hair and makeup, everything will be down in the description below. Using a light MAC powder to just brighten up my under eye a little bit more. Cinch that nose, bitch. Oh my god, YouTube friends, like, who am I? Okay, finally officially done. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my Q&A. I hope I answered most of you guys' questions, and I hope you guys learned something from this makeup. This is usually my everyday makeup when I have a wig on like this. Very like natural. What am I saying? Natural. Okay, officially done. Oh my god, how did I forget to do that? Thank you guys all so much for those who did ask me the questions on Instagram. I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate all of you guys who support me, even though I'm so lagging on posting and all that. And I know I don't say this a lot, but I really do appreciate you guys all who supports me and who still watches my video and who tells me I'm beautiful every single day. You guys, when you swipe up on my shit, it makes me feel so good, and trust me, I don't take any of that for granted. So I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you, and I love all of you who support me. So please continue to do so, and I promise you guys that I will return the love back. Let me know what you thought about this video. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on all my social media. It'll be down in the description. So yeah, I'm gonna go on with my night. I hope you guys all have a good day or night wherever you are. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.